The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Sexton. Count that bucket. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks, left side, and stolen by Love. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Morant with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Stolen by Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Now here's Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And the rejection by Jackson. The pass to Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Here's Osman. Here's Garland. And it's Morant with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Morant scanning the floor. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you.
Oh!
Goodness. And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas, and that one good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
There's Garland. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And here's Brooks from outside. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Osman. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Over to the left wing. Jackson against Love. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Sexton. Here's Windler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones looking for an opening. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 3. At the top of the key, Thompson. Sexton against Jones. Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Misses from short range. And now, the fast break Anderson with the ball. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Sexton. The layup off target.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Memphis trailing here. So on the floor for Memphis. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
On the wing, Porter. Thompson passes to Windler. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark into the lane. Melton. Offensive rebound. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, Cleveland shooting 43% from the field. Here's Sexton. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
Sexton against Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Sexton. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
Melton passes to Clark. Here's Gutteridge. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones against Sexton.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Outside, Jones. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Up again, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Melton, guarded by Porter. Outside, Jones. The 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
That one good for 2. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Outside, Jones. Clark inside. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Gutteridge. Shot clock at 6. Jones, no one around him. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Out to Thompson. Bucket is good. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Good on the bucket. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Sexton dishes to Nance. Back to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Thompson against Clark. Back to Jones. To the paint. Here's Anderson. The putback, and Clark is right there.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
With some arc, and the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Jones from outside. The shot will not fall. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Porter finds Sexton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
And here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, not to be denied, right? Jonas Valanciunas takes a hit and still finishes through contact.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And a little ridiculous. And that does it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Morant outside. Another shot. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Pass to Valanciunas. For the 3. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. Valanciunas has got 6.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Drummond up top. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Now Morant. and they double up Morant. Brooks for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum. Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Sexton against Brooks. Pass to Drummond. And here's Love. Here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Brooks outside. There's the pass to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Drummond working against Valanciunas. Brooks for 3. Brooks can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
So both teams making some changes here. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Garland, the pass to Windler. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. It's good.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The drive by Nance. Tips it. 1:25 left to play in the third. Here's Porter. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Off the inbound. Porter, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They've led by as much as 10. Windler with the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Thompson against Jackson. Garland at the elbow. Thompson inside. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Basket good. Garland's got 6.
Oh, Nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, youngster.
Here's Morant. Clark, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Memphis out in front, up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 3. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Grizzlies also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Morant dishes to Brooks. Valanciunas in the high post. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. And Drummond is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. It's deflected. Porter against Morant. Love grabs the board. Cavaliers trailing. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Morant. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Garland, and he makes good on the layup. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Morant drives in. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant, and the shot goes down.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And that one is good. Morant's got 21 in the game.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Drummond. Love dishes to Porter. Here's Osman. It's Drummond, top of the key. And Drummond throws it down.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
It's good on the putback.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Drummond trying to get himself free, and Sexton slams it in.
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton, fearless and unbowed.
58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Sexton against Brooks. It's good!
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Morant with it. Passes it to Valanciunas. Inside. Here's Jackson. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Grant. Good D by Drummond. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sexton finds Love. Pass to Garland. Back to Love. Lets it go from deep. Missed. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. a spectacular side as look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brooks. Passes it to Morant. Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And it's the Magic with the ball. Now here's Isaac. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Can't get it to fall.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Morant finds Valanciunas. It's tipped. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Isaac. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Isaac against Morant. Fires from deep. That shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Now here's Morant. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, I like watching Fultz work the pick and roll, and when you give him space to pass, he makes you pay.
Morant scanning the floor. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Jones, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Jones kicks to Anderson. To the inside, Jackson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jackson's got 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Augustine. Bamba against Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Just 4 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Memphis also making a switch. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Jackson. Jones looking for an opening. Over Augustine. On the basket by Jones.
poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here is Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, Augustine is a scoring point guard. He's crafty, but he's highly skilled, and he knows how to put the ball in the hole.
Jones, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. He's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Augustine kicks to Ennis. Back to Augustine. It's stolen by Jones. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's Anderson with the drive. The shot's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Out left to the wing. Bamba passes to Augustine. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Fournier is checked in for Orlando. And Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Jones following the score by Mohamed Bamba. And now Orlando on the break. It's stolen. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Jones following the bucket by Orlando. Down low, here's Clark, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Carter Williams. Over Jones. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Fournier. Finished off the break. Fournier's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And the shot goes in.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here's Bamba. And the pass to Ross. Here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. Three-pointer. He can't hit that top. The Magic go the other way with it. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Jones dishes to Clark. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. The 9-foot shot. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to Jones. Clark with a wide open look. Here's Valanciunas. Back to Jones. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Valanciunas. Jones up top. He has 5. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Jones. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Clark. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And a lot of contact on that. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Orlando leading by 10. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And it's Memphis on the break. And here's Jones. He's got 6. Back to Winslow. Jackson has the open look. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Very important triple there.
And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They only had a couple rough stretches as the first period came. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get on.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball following the bucket by Orlando. Fultz against Jackson. There's Winslow. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now Fultz. He's got 7. Bounce pass Gordon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Morant with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Orlando leading by 10. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Brooks misses. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Fournier's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now here's Isaac. Gordon finds Fournier. Over in the corner, Isaac. Passes to Gordon. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Valanciunas, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
For the Magic, James Ennis comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and it's Ross in for Fournier. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutterich is checked in. Orlando leading by 7. And Ross with the slam.
You know, Terrence Ross is a former dunk contest champion. Ross has major levitation time.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 10. Gordon trying to break loose. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Morant. Brooks right side. Morant kicks to Brooks. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
Hey, somehow, some way, this guy makes these tough physical baskets and just drops your jaw with the way he does it.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Terrence Ross. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Dylan Brooks. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. He feeds it to Jackson. Clark outside. Morant's got space. Buries the 20-footer. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Here's Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. To the inside. Back to Isaac. To the wing on the left. Here's Augustine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Augustine's got his second basket.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Clark left side. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Fultz. And it's Morant missing. Orlando leading by 10. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anderson finds Jackson. Here's Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 10 points in the game. The Magic have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Augustine against Morant. Jumps up and then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Gutterich in at the shooting guard. And that one's good. Morant.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Back to Isaac. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Morant with it. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Fournier. Misses the layup. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. He nails it, and we're tied up. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Fultz. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
That puts them in the lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
On the wing, Isaac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. And here are the Grizzlies with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Morant outside. Yes, that goes in. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And it's good for 2.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Morant outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Fultz. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ross is running. And there's Fultz on the assist from Ross. Fultz has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Morant outside. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. 7 points for Valanciunas.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Here's Isaac. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
Morant outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Now, here's Morant for three. You can't get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. It's blocked, but they get it back. Stolen by Jackson. Valanciunas with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Jackson up top. Back to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Fultz. Tries again. And the rejection by Jackson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant outside. Fires the three. That shot, no good. Offline. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit. It's go time for the Pelicans here at home. Here they are coming down the tunnel early. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. Count it. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Favors against Valanciunas. The pass to Williamson. It's over Morant, and it's Williamson missing. Morant against Ball. Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson against Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Brooks. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges. Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Morant against Holiday. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's Williamson with the rebound. On offense here are the Pelicans. Ball kicks to Holiday. Ball against Morant. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Favors. Nice D from Brooks.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ball against Morant. Valanciunas. That one misses. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
The drive by Williamson. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Unwilling to give up on that possession. I love Williamson's commitment and attack mentality.
Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Williamson finds Holiday. Williamson in the post. Valanciunas is there. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Jones, no luck.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Stolen by Anderson. Here we go, one-on-one. They double him with Williamson. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Clark.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
Inside. Williamson, the pass to Melly. Here's Hart, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To the middle. Clark outside. Here's Anderson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Back to Jackson. 19 seconds left in the first. Williamson against Anderson. Williamson, the pass to Melly. No good from outside. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. We got Jahlil Okafor. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hart. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Jackson in at the point guard. Redick finds Okafor. Back to Redick. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Hart has it in the corner. Passes it to Okafor. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Jones looking for an opening. Jackson comes over with the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hayes the pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Here's Jones. 4 on the clock. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Okafor. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Hart. Here's Hayes. They get the rebound.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Jay. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length. I like that he can play physically.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Clark. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Jones for three. Here's Clark to the left wing. Anderson finds Jones. Here's Clark. And at last, they get one to fall. Clark's got 10 points in the game. Down low. Here's Redick. Unloads from 13. Second chance shot from outside the arc. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
It doesn't get any better than this. Redick's confidence is what allows him to be so dangerous off the catch.
Knocked loose, taken away by Hayes. 3-on-3. Now Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Knocked away and stolen by Redick. On the wing, Jackson. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Favors. And it goes down 2 points. Favors got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 7 seconds left here in the second. It's Ingram on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And a close game so far through the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Morant. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt, and it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Jackson against Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And the shot is good.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Stolen by Ball. It's tipped. Here's Brooks, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
Ball with a wide open look. And the Pelicans get it back. Favors finds Ball. Holiday against Brooks. Clock at 4, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's Memphis on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Williamson. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Holiday dishes to Favors. Out to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Favors passes to Holiday. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul. And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Brooks finds Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Valanciunas. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Williamson up top. Dishes it to Favors. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Here's Morant. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one is on Holiday.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really given credit for.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Hayes kicks to Ball. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Hayes has got his first points in this one.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. Pass to Winslow. Shoots over Ingram. And that one comes up a bit short. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Ball kicks to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And for taller players, the mid-range shot will be there. Ingram well served to knock it down.
The 3 from Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Outside for Redick. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Jackson passes to Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Winslow.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant. And they had only a 6%.
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Ingram kicks to Redick. Passes it to Melly. Over Clark. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from May. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Hart is out there with Holiday, and it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Now, this is the energy you want from Valanciunas. He does a nice job there contesting without fouling.
And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And Holiday, here we go. Shoots over Morant. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Drew Holiday. Morant with it. And finished off by Morant.
Well, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
Holiday, the pass to Melly. Back to Holiday. To the inside. Here's Favors. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Fast break Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing.
To the paint. And Favors has it in the corner. New Orleans moving the ball around. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson comes in for Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson. Williamson dishes to Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here's Morant. Ingram with the steal. For 3. Here's Hart. Back to Ingram. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And that one falls for Favors. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. And finished off by Morant.
It's just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Kicks it out to Williamson. On the wing, Holiday. Morant with the steal. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the officials call a traveling violation. .131 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Ball, kicks to Williamson. Poked loose. Brooks right side. He dishes it to Morant. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Winslow. 6 to shoot. Here's Brooks. That one's not going to go. Good D by Williamson. Ball no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And that one, good.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant passes to Brooks. Out to Morant. Launches it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Allen for 3. Can't get it to fall. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. everyone. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. Now, here's Sexton. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton. Got a piece of it. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Pass to Garland. Inside, the second chance effort. In deep, Drummond drops it in.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Here's Morant. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Morant drives in.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
To the right side. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Makes it off the glass. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Morant looking around. Valanciunas passes to Morant. That shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton finds Drummond. He doesn't hit that one.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Winslow. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
2 points. That one goes.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's Morant. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Pass to Drummond. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jones, no one around him. The offensive rebound.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Drummond working against Jones. Anderson dishes to Clark. Over Thompson. No good from Clark. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it to Porter. And there's the pass to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Here's Melton. Pass to Gutteridge. He dishes it to Jones. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Garland. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3. Porter kicks to Nance. Out to Thompson. Pass to Porter. Oh, Nance in position. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Nance has got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Garland dishes to Thompson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Jones, the pass to Clark. That one goes in. Clark's got 6.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now, here's Garland. Defended by Jones. Now Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Windler. Here's Thompson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. So both teams changing it up here. Sexton against Morant. Sexton the pass to Thompson. That one drops for him. And it's 6 points for Tristan Thompson.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Sexton against Morant. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Morant outside. Feeds to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Nance finds Thompson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Kyle Anderson. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Sexton against Morant. Good D by Love. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 9-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Grant, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Sexton against Valanciunas. Love outside. Passes it to Osman. Here's Drummond. Good. Nice job down low. 10 points for Drummond.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Jackson trying to break free. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Valanciunas. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 4 seconds left, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
And so it's...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points and 1 block. And that'll about do.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton kicks to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Osman the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Osman kicks to Drummond. Over Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gutterich is checked in, and Jones subbed in for Morant. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in. Jones drives in to the inside. Valanciunas, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Garland, the pass to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
To the paint, here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And Love throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Justice Winslow. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Nance in for Kevin Love. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one falls for Jackson. So it's the Cavaliers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Garland. The shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's Garland. Goes back up. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And then Clark slams it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting. And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. Now the pass to Clark. Nance with some nice D. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's Garland. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Jackson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's good. Garland's got 10 points.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Melton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Porter at the 3 spot.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Lets it fly. Garland with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Morant drives in. And easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
There's Garland. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Morant left side. And they pick up 2.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Cleveland leading by 4. On the wing, Porter. Drummond in the post. Valanciunas is there. And Drummond throws it down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And here's Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
There's Winslow. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Pass to Sexton. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth, and it's good. 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Morant with it. The feed to Valanciunas. And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Right side, Sexton. Over Brooks. The shot by Sexton, no good. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And it's Morant missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Garland. The dish to Love. Sexton on the wing. Love kicks to Osman. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Love the pass to Drummond. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's Winslow. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 2. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And an intentional foul right there. From deep. Misses the shot. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location. Then a look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Fournier for 3, and Winslow pulls it down.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Valanciunas hits them both. Here's Orlando now. Fournier passes to Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the second. Brooks, left side. The pass to Winslow. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. The Magic go the other way with it. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. And Fournier able to finish.
Yeah, you know, guys, Fournier is a hard matchup and assignment defensively because he's always in motion and does a good job scrapping for rebounds, too.
Morant against Fultz. Jackson kicks to Morant. Pulls up on the elbow, and he hits the jump shot.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Down low. On the wing, Isaac. Gordon against Jackson. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got his second bucket.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Morant looking around. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Isaac outside. Morant against Fultz. Tries from the block. And Orlando again with the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way.
What
a jam!
Are you kidding me?
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Fultz. Good on the shot. Fultz has got 5.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Kicks to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Jackson against Gordon. Brooks with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Back to Gordon. And here's Fultz. He has 5. Makes it off the glass. 7 points in the game. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Ross in the corner. Stolen by Brooks. Morant against Augustine. Another shot. That shot no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
3 seconds left. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Carter Williams. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Augustine in at the point. Clark finds Jones. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Augustine. And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Passes to Melton. Here's Gutteridge. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Melton. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Augustine. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The pass to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Here's Bamba.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Carter Williams. And Bamba now top of the key. Pass to Augustine. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Good work defensively by Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Orlando leading. Here's Ross. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Winslow's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for DJ Augustine.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
17-foot shot on the way. Jones, no luck. Orlando leading by 3. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross. Fultz with the ball. Jones covering. Another miss by Orlando. The Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway. No good from Clark. An even 3-on-3 break. It's deflected. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside Fournier. Passes it to Gordon. Winslow against Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And, you know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Jones. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Gutteridge for the pass to Jones. Here's Gutteridge. He kicks it to Winslow. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Clark controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Fultz looking around. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
There's the pass to Gutteridge. Back to Clark. It's stolen by Carter Williams. On up the court. And Jones pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
They get it back. Vucevic draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here's Morant for 3. No good. Shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Isaac kicks to Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Six to shoot. Outside Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Tips it up. And the second chance effort by Gordon. And the Magic lead by 4.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Brooks against Fournier. Brooks with the bucket. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Isaac. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Fultz against Morant. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however, for the Magic. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Orlando leading by 4. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Morant. Augustine, no luck. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Valanciunas, good.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Here's Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Isaac left side. Stolen by Winslow. One-on-one fast break. Here's Brooks. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Chalk up 2 there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's Morant with the drive to the paint. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Bamba. Ross with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Ross dishes to Bamba. Here's Augustine. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The 3 from Morant. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
You know, guys, it's really all about focus while under pressure. And right there, Bamba shows why that's a valuable trait to have.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Anderson comes in for Winslow. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. 3rd quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Good. Jones has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Ennis passes to Bamba. Back to Ennis. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Jones with it. Bamba picks him up. And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. Memphis moving it around. And that one is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Markelle Fultz is checked in for the Magic. Here's Melton. And he gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Magic leading by 5. Here's Isaac. And he drops it in from the low post. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the 2nd half. Pass to Valanciunas. Clark outside. Ross with the steal. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself.
And, you know, from one end to the other, that play was all Ross. His length can be a real factor.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. Now Fultz. with 4 seconds on the clock. It's good. The assist that time for Menace. Fultz has got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. Rocket 2, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Fournier against Morant. Out to the wing. Here's Melton. Offensive rebound.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Fultz with the ball. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one's on Morant.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here's Brooks. Back to Morant. Misses the three.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Fultz. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant outside. On the wing, Brooks. Passes it to Valanciunas. Off target from outside. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Fultz, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Fultz has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
Morant against Fultz. And that one's good. Morant.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Isaac at the elbow. Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon kicks to Fournier. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Here's the three. Drains the three-pointer.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ross kicks to Fultz. Isaac passes to Gordon. From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in. Morant outside. It's off.
And Fultz is serious about his defense now, always doing his best to get right into the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The downtown skyline illumined, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt, and it's Winslow in at the 3. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now, here's Ball. And that one's good by Favors.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Morant against Ball, and that one's good. Morant.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
That one falls.
Lonzo showing more and more he has the ability to stay consistent with that kind of shot.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 4-point game. Really hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Memphis. It's stolen by Valanciunas. One-on-one here. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Clock at 6. Morant with it. Favors picks him up and finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Out left to the wing. Williamson outside. Outside, Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. In that play, he did so.
And the second free throw, good.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Here's Valanciunas. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Morant against Holiday. Jackson dishes to Morant. A miss that time would have put him up. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. Ingram outside. Back to Ball. Down low. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Ball. Favors has got 6 points.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Brooks outside. Morant surveying the D and finished off by Morant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Holiday following the score by Memphis. He gets it in there. He's got 8.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Inside from 8. And no good. Trying to use the glass. New Orleans leading by 3. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to Ball. And Holiday has it in the corner from past the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Brooks. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Morant against Ball. Feeds to Favors. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
It's been all about Derek Favors for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Gutterich in at small forward. Here's Hart. Free throw line jump shot. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Gutterich the pass to Anderson. Here's Gutterich. Outside, Jones. And the layup falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Jackson. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Favors lays it up and banks it in. Favors has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
And Favors very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder. And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Hart kicks to Jackson. And there's the pass to Melly. Over Anderson. That's short off the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Jones drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And the first one drops. Okafor's checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
And stolen by Redick. 1:58 left to play here in the half. Here's Hart. He's covered by Clark. Hayes dishes to Redick. Shoots the three. That shot off, and it's Memphis the other way. Anderson in the post, covered by Hayes. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Reddick. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hayes the pass to Reddick. Back to Hayes. Jackson against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Melton. And good that time.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Clark. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Hart the pass to Hayes. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside for Jackson. The three ball. The rebound by Anderson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Grizzlies have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And Holiday kicks to Ball. Pass to Okafor. In the corner, it's Ingram. Okafor. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okafor's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
It's a tie game in Memphis. It's time now to go courtside as we send you up.
Thanks very much, Derek.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. And guys, for the Grizzlies, Kenny, how'd you see it?
The rebounding margin says a lot about this.
And that's
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at the center. Pass to Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
The drive by Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And so Favors nails both of them. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Morant outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. The Grizzlies have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Ball dishes to Williamson. Back to Ball. Out to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Morant against Ball. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Ingram outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Melly. No points in the game yet for him. He kicks it to Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Morant against Ball. To the wing right side. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
Brooks kicks to Morant. And that one drops. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Over to the wing. Ball against Morant. Here's Melly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Brooks kicks to Morant. 1:21 left to play here in the third. Now here's Williamson. And here is Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Ball. There's the dish to Ingram. Ball up top. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. A putback. It's good on the putback. And it's now only a 1-point Memphis lead.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Up top, Morant. He's got 21.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Outside, Ball. Morant with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Wants to get it to Morant and does. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Second chance shot. Brooks, the pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Williamson, the pass to Melly. Yep, it counts. Melly's got 6 in the quarter.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. They kept going to him. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Brandon Clark. Jones is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. Here's Hart. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Melton passes to Jones. Melton feeling it out a bit. Back to Jones. Here's Melton. The second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Melton's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Grizzlies. Pelicans trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break Memphis. Anderson with the ball. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Anderson.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
It's Redick on the wing. From outside, off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Taken away by Hayes. Fires for 3. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from J.J. Redick.
Well, J.J.'s release is just so quick, even from 3.
Jones against Holiday. And the basket by Jones.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Redick for 3. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jones with it. Clark trying to get open. Great positioning on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Hayes. Lays it up off the glass.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Jones drives in.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Outside for Redick. Outside Holiday. Back to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Good.
J.J. Redick is a gamer. How about that?
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Clark. No good from 11 feet. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Grizzlies have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Ball feeling it out a bit. Redick for 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Those are shots J.J. Redick loves to take, oozing with confidence. That goes.
Now Morant. Over Favors. Gets a hand on it. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Here's Redick. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, JJ doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
Morant outside. From the arc. Can't connect.
Well, when Brandon Ingram's active on the defensive end, from whatever position, he's going to help out that particular possession. Good reaction.